Hello everyone, Crispy Horse VA here, and I'm finally doing that PVZ plush collection video. After like months of saying I will, I didn't, and now I will. So, we have a lot of plushies to cover, so let's begin. This is gonna go in no real order, starting with, we have a pea shooter. I believe, yes, this is a bootleg, but I plan on getting a new one. I might cut the head off and make it a Zombotany. I'm not sure. Here is iceberg lettuce. A really nice one. I really like how cute they are. Next up we have Hypnoshroom. Again, another one of my favorites. The colors are really nice, and it looks pretty accurate to the game. The swirls are a bit different, but like other than that, and like the colors are like spot on. Yeah, like solid 8 out of 10. I cannot say that for this Snapdragon, however. Ooh, just like the wrong color, the wrong like general shape. The eyes look fucking bugged out. I really want to get the Jazzwares one because that is a million times better. Speaking of Jazzwares, here's Jazzwares Chomper. One of the first ones I ever got. I remember when they actually sold these on Amazon. Complete with the little bendy stem. Just like, yeah, and I love it a lot. Unpopular opinion, but I also really like this Chomper. It's just a bit unique. The eyes make him look derpy. I cut off like the string here so his mouth can open like wider because like he eats stuff, you know? I can hear the plastic. I don't really like that part of him, but like, yeah, here he is. Here is Wintermelon. He's really fluffy for some reason. I really love the texture on him. There's a little springy thing. I think this is supposed to be the pult, but I'm not really sure at all. Here is Squash, and he is very flat. There's like a hole here, but I think, yeah, over here in his fucking butt crack, a hole's starting to form here, but I plan on getting a new one. Like, no matter how much I move him up like this, he always flattens back down. Like, yeah, currently, I really like him. Here is Blover. Really floppy. He's actually really cute, and I kind of like him a lot. So I'm going to keep him. Gotta move the pile down. Oh, my God. Here's a Laser Bean. The antennae is really, really floppy and really keep them in the best condition, like storage-wise, but I'm happy that this one isn't like flat like the other one like Luigi Van has. It's like shaped like an actual, you know, bean. Like, yeah, I like it. Here's Electric Blueberry. It's really a perfect plushie. All things considered, I think this part is supposed to be back here, but really it's perfect. And here's a smaller one, like a keychain one, but I cut off the keychain. You're going to see like multiple little keychain plushies. Here's Cattail. I cut off the little tail part, so like pew pew pew. I like her more than my other one, which is this one. I don't think it's the rare one. I think it's a bootleg of it, but it still looks pretty cool. If you guys know, comment. If you don't, well, oh well, you know. Next up, we got Bloomerang. He's fine to me, I guess. I got him at Goodwill for like a okay price. It's a really nice Goodwill find. Also, if you're wondering, yes, I cut off the tags. Why? Because the TISM and it messes with me a lot. Anyway, here's Gatling P. It's not the official one. It's the weird-looking bootleg one with the long snout, but like it works. I put a hairband in here. so the things don't like spread out, and it works pretty fine. I also sewed the cap on, so I don't have to like, so it won't fall off every now and then. I have another one somewhere, but I lost it, and I only have the cap, so I'm gonna try and find it later. But here he is, really big. If I find the other one, I'm gonna cut off the stem and make it into umbrella leaf. Oh shit! I knocked stuff over. Ah shit!
Ah, shit!
Here's cactus. The little pom-poms fell off, and this is really crumbled up. I'm gonna get a new one. Here's coconut cannon. The wheels are way too up front. They're supposed to be back here. But yeah, I really like them. I'm surprised the wheels haven't fallen off yet. Gold magnet. I had a magnet shroom at one point, but I lost it. Next up, we have this. Apple Bomb, Single Cherry, or Craig, or whatever you want to call him. Very lopsided. He cannot stand at all. But, here he is. Split pea. The head's supposed to be, like, poking out of here, not, like, split down the center. But either way, I like him. This is Linkson 2, I believe. Here is Potato Mine. I'm neutral towards this little guy. I plan on getting another one. Like, there's this new one that looks really, really good. I plan on getting it at some point. But, yeah, it looks very nice. Here's Dragon Fruit, or Pitaya, or whatever. Here he is. The texture's amazing, and it looks like spot on. It's really nice. I love it. Here's Fat Beet. Color's wrong, but yeah, it's fine. I cut off the little suction cup, this part right here. I don't think you can see it, but like right there got cut off, but it's fine. I like them. Here's Pumpkin. I showed him off in like a previous collection video. This is a jack-o'-lantern prop that I cut open and glued back together with epoxy, but it is literally this looks the exact same as Pumpkin from the game. Like, come on, it's perfect. It can even like fit a plant perfectly. Same vein, from that same collection video, I'm gonna use these little guys. I'm gonna use these little guys for like plant food for Pumpkin. Like, he spits them out. I forgot what he does with plant food. I think it makes him stronger, but like, yeah, I'm gonna have him spit these guys out. Here's Melon Pulp, bootleg one, way less fluffy than his counterpart. The stem is on the opposite side. Like, this is fine, I guess. Here's Marigold. The thing keeps like folding in on itself, and it's pretty ugly. So I'm gonna get a new one at some point. Sunflower. This one looks fine. I like it. I like the Linkson 2 one more, so I'm gonna get that eventually. Here's Walnut. Can't really stand too well, so I'm gonna get a different one and customize this one into Explodo Nut. Jalapeno. The lily pad broke off and I lost it, but I like it a lot more without the lily pad. Snow pea. This one has seen way better days. Yeah, I'm dumping this one and getting a new one. Cabbage Polt. I like this one. I don't really like the bootleg one, personally, that Luigi fan has, or like everyone else has, but this one's nice. Can like blink. There's Cherry Bomb, a new one. The old one like fell apart. And I think it's somewhere, but I believe I lost it. So here they are. Flying Saucer, or I forgot, is it Saucer Squash? I forgot, but the name will come back eventually. But yeah, here he is. And here is Bonk Choi. I like this plushie a lot, actually. I cut off the little arms here, and like now he can actually punch stuff. So yeah, the face is a little bit too small, and these things aren't like spread out enough. But other than that, it's a really good plushie, and I like it. Oh, and I forgot Fume Shroom. Not much to say about him. Looks pretty good compared to the other bootleg Fume Shroom. Now we move on to the zombies. First off, here's Norm. Here's a normal zombie. I got him in a pack with other ones, with some other ones. You're gonna see them at some point throughout the collection. But yeah, he looks pretty nice. His pants ripped like years back, so stitched it up. Surprised the button hasn't fallen off yet. But yeah, very nice. Here's an odd one, the chef zombie. I customized an old bucket head, a mummy no, it's not a mummy bucket head. An old bootleg Norm zombie with like the shoes with cosmetics from an old bucket head, mummy bucket head zombie. A little apron and a chef hat. And here's a pan that he uses to whack the plants. Here is the jester zombie. The little pom-poms fell off. I might get a new one or glue on other pom-poms or something else onto them. Maybe real bells. I don't know. But yeah, I really like the colors on this guy. He's very fun. Here's the Yeti zombie. He's very tiny, and I really don't like him at all. They don't even have his sharp teeth. It sucks. They got the posture right, though. The fucking Charlie Dompler playing video games posture. Here's some keychains. I have multiple. Here's 2 Pole Vaulter zombie keychains. For some reason, both are missing their shirts. And here's 2 ones. I'm going to use them as, like, original characters. This was a duckweed keychain. And I used one of the Pole Vaulter shirts on him, and it looks really nice. He has no pants. And here's like a little zombie guy. I don't know what to name him. You guys suggest it. He was like, I forgot the name of what name I got him. I gave him Buster. He was a keychain of Buster. I still have the hat somewhere. And I gave him a coat from, like, an old cone head, like the one with the yellow cone, in the black jacket. I had that. Got moldy from the pool, and I threw him out. But yeah, I really like this guy. He's really cute. Here is Deadbeard. Says it's official, but not. Fun story on how I got this. I was in surgery, and one of my teachers got this for me. And it's really nice. Shout out to you. If you know who you are, you know who you are. You're amazing, and I miss you so much. Here's Gargantuar, official one. I have another one somewhere, but I lost it. I'm happy that it's not the shitty, ugly Gargantuar, but like the smushed face. The imp can pop out. I lost the original bag, so it's a mask. Yeah. And here's an imp from that other Gargantuar. I thought about putting both of them in the bag at the same time, but I don't know. When I find that other Gargantuar, I'm going to customize it into the Giga Gargantuar. Here's Sun Zombie, or Zombie in Disguise. I showed him off in a previous collection, but yeah. His head can pop off with Velcro. I don't know what he's from. I don't think he's from anything in particular, but if you guys know, comment. Here's a mummy bucket head. The ring fell off. It's weird little petite little feet. And the infinitely superior mummy bucket head, Linkson. I'm very happy I got this guy. I've been wanting him for years, and I am so happy I got him. The bucket used to come off, but I hot glued it down, and yeah. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. I'm still going to use this guy, though. I hate you. Ugh. Next up, we have this guy. He's like another normal zombie. He used to be a newspaper zombie. I got along with Norm and other ones. But yeah, I just used other zombie cosmetics to make him a normal zombie. Actually, he's a screen door zombie. Here's a screen door. Looks like shit, but it's fine. I might replace it with something else. For the time being, he is a screen door. Here's Disco. It's a Mexican bootleg, not the official one. Strangely enough, though, since I cannot find this anywhere, this makes this rarer than the actual Disco, so that's neat. And here is this one. It's supposed to be a guitar zombie. I got along with Norm and an old newspaper, yada, yada, yada. But for some reason, it never came with the guitar, so it's just a second Disco zombie. Same Mexican bootleg company. Here is the football zombie, or the all-star zombie, or whatever you want to call him. Here he is. He's very lanky and squishy. The helmet does come off. Oh, hit the camera. It's pretty easy to take off and on. I like this one. This is one of my personal favorites. Fake leather. Here is the Kung Fu World Conehead zombie. He looks like a hot dog. And here is the Links into Conehead. As stated, I had an original Conehead. It was like yellow, had a black jacket, yada, yada, yada. And here they both are. Like them both. Here's another keychain one. A little keychain Conehead. I made into this little guy. He's ugly. You know what? I'm gonna name him Fugly. That's a good name, Fugly. Don't take it. Original character. He's mine. Do not steal. Here is the Ducky Tube keychain. He's really cute. The duck is tweaking, but yeah, I like him. And here is the full-grown Ducky Tube. Links in 2. I had an original one with like the Norm, blah, 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 blah. But that got moldy too, and I got rid of it. So I replaced it with this. Quack. Here's the Sprinter zombie. I have a poll for him, but I don't know where it is. Yeah, it's really nice. The shirt is tearing a little bit. I don't think you can see. Here it is. But all in all, it's really nice, and I like him a lot. Very lanky, and I like him. I'm going to try and find the poll later. But, yeah. Here is the Pirate zombie, or one of them at least. I have 2 of them. It's the one with the eye patch. No, the scarf is really fluffy, and I like him. For some reason, this one has ears, but other ones don't for some reason. Here is this pirate zombie. He is aged. The helmet fell off. The scarf is torn. Did I say helmet? The fucking bandana's torn. His teeth stitches are falling off. Oh, look, here's another one that's coming off. Oh, jacket is all fucked up, but I really like him. He's a Scruffy, that's his name now, Scruffy. I'm gonna make him the barrel pusher. Here's the little barrel that I'm gonna put 2 of those little zombies in. He's just gonna roll it around. I don't know why I made him hump the barrel. Here is the mummy zombie. His arms, like, fell off. Like, were starting to fall off anyway, so I stitched them up. This is the one with the tie. He gets dirty pretty easily. So I might put him in the wash. I don't know. I might run him through the washing machine. I don't know. Here's the Dolphin Rider. I like this one a lot. Here's his little dolphin. For some reason, his hands are like that. I think they stitched the dolphin on here, realized it was the wrong way, so switched it to this one. That's my theory, though. But hey, that's just a theory. A plush theory. Here is newspaper. Looks really nice. The glasses were up here, but I tore them off and moved them down here. I want to try and get rid of that little mark there, but for now, it looks really good. Here is the Mexican bootleg newspaper. I like him, I guess. The glasses are weird, the little sideburns. Has the almost correct underwear. The colors are inverted. I prefer the striped one on this one. The striped ones on this one. Actually has words on both sides of the newspaper. Jacket's thick, though. I don't know why. has an actual tie. For some reason, he has a gold tooth, but yeah, he looks fine. He's like an old man. Hey, what'd you say? Next up, we have this cowboy zombie. Hambone. So unoriginal. This is my second one. Original one was bootlegged, and I put it on eBay. I still have the clothes for him. I switched him up among zombies, and I forgot which one's which. He's very tall, one of the tallest ones I have. But yeah, really nice. The bandana is falling apart, though. Here's Zomboss, finally. I believe this is the Jazzwares re-release. I have the one that's wah like that. I kind of like the one like this, but still, he looks so fucking stupid. Here's the Raw Zombie. Another really tall one. Here's his staff. I cannot get the Jazzwares one, but this is like the next best thing. He looks really nice. He has the black mouth like the Jazzwares one. I think they were like ripping that one off. But yeah, still looks really nice. Here's the Cowboy Imp or Bull Rider Imp or whatever. I need to get a bull for him, but yeah, here he is. Legs are uneven, but it's fine. Here's a chicken. I'm going to use this as the zombie chicken. Here's Buster. Good old Buster. I like him a lot. As said previously, I base his name off of Buster Scruggs from The Ballad of Buster Scruggs, because that movie's pretty good, and this guy reminds me a lot of him, mainly because of the white hat. I'm going to make him a gunslinger, basically. So I'm going to get like a little revolver for him. Here's Pete. He's cross-eyed, so I'm going to make him like one of the dumbest ones. Yeah, he's a bit short with like a big hat. Here's a custom soldier zombie with like bold bear attire and tons of headbands. Looks fine. Clothes are a bit big on him. As you can see from the feet, it's like an old bootleg mummy zombie. One of the feet. I think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Like tore open like years ago, so I stitched that up. Here he is without the hat. And yeah. Also, I will be making this one second in command, because I am original. I'm not going to make the purple zombie second in command. You guys thought. Speaking of which, here is the purple zombie. His pants fall off a lot, so I hot glued them to his ass. This came with Norm, the black-coated, Coney, the old newspaper, yada, yada, yada. Also, the old duck tube came with those guys. Gotta pull his pants up. And the button fell off on him, so I hot glued that shut too. But yeah, I like him. Not gonna be second in command, though. Here's the Jazzwares normal zombie. Usually has this baseball cap on, in reference to Wilhelm from Luigi Fan series. He also has a bucket on. This one. Like so. I also have two other buckets to put on zombies. Here's the adventurer zombie. The mustache was falling off, so I hot glued it. The satchel can come off, but I haven't had real trouble of it falling off randomly. But yeah, the hat almost fell off, so sewed it back on. He's a bit of a pain. Here's Surfer Zombie. I put him in the pool once, and the surfboard fell off, so again, had to stitch it on. But still, I really like this one. Dude. Here's Duckweed. I had a second one, but you're going to see him after this one. What I customized him into. But still, he's really nice. I like him. And here's the first Duckweed I had. I put a sock on him. I don't know why. I just thought it would be funny, and it is. To me, at least. I'm going to be naming him Stinky, because he stinks like socks. Here's the Imp Zombie. I do not like this one. The hair fell out, multiple rips and tears in him. And yeah, he's not very pleasant to hold, but whatever. I don't know what to make him, so I guess I'm going to make him a digger zombie. I don't want to make him be lobber. I guess. I don't want to customize him, though, so he's just gonna, like, dig in the ground like a mole. Bandit Zombie, my favorite plushie. Instead of making him invisible, I gave him this satchel, so he just steals the plants and walks off. So, yeah, here he is. The hood can come off. Sneaky. Here's the beach flag zombie. Too many trips in the pool made his flip-flops come off, and the flag kind of tear a bit, but I like him a lot. Flag, flag. Here is the Dino Imp. Shape is very weird. The hood can come off. Yeah, I like him a lot. I have a Velociraptor that I'm going to be using as the zombie Velociraptor, but I cannot find it at this point in time. Here's a little scarf that I might use for something. I don't know. The Dark Wizard. I got one of the re-releases without the hot pink slippers. It looks ugly. This guy looks ugly in general. Like, the staff looks like shit, the book is shitty, and your eyebrows are ugly. I had a Sensei zombie with, like, the same eyebrow and beard. The eyebrows, like, fell off instantly, and I hated them. This one's, look at that. This one's starting to, as well. Ugh, he's ugly. Here's the base zombie. Reminds me of Heat Miser a lot. I'm gonna still call him Muggle from Luigi Fan. I'm not that original. Here's the hammer zombie. The hammer was like this, but I cut it off so he can actually swing. Wow. The beer fell off, stitched that up, so yeah, he looks nice. Here's the bomber zombie and the gong zombie. Like this guy, no real harsh feelings. Very neutral towards him. Same cannot be said for this guy, though. The thing always tries to fall off, and every time I leave him alone, he looks like this. But I cut off the hammer from the gong so he can actually, like, ring it, like, ding, 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 ding. Like that, you know? But, his face is weird. So, I don't know, I might modify him. Here's this guy. I'm not sure exactly what he is. I know his origin, but I'm not going to relay it. Just watch the Luigi Fans video. I don't feel like it. But, yeah. Here is the Conehead zombie from Great Wall Edition. I know that one. I actually told Luigi Fan that, so, and he corrected it, so thanks, man. You heard me. Yeah. He's fine, I guess. The sleeve is, like, gobbling up his hand. Here's the punk zombie. I love this guy a lot. The piercings are really fun. Like, I don't really like the texture on his body, jacket, or whatever, but still really nice. Here is the Pompadour zombie. Yeah, he's really squishy, especially this hand. It's really low stuffed. Kind of reminds me of Butthead from Beavis and Butthead. Oh, score. The hot glue on here fell off, but yeah, it's fine. I'll re-hot glue it. Here is the Night Zombie. I know this one rides on a horse, so I'm gonna get like a plushy horse. So yeah, he has this little javelin. It's very floppy. But yeah, here he is. Looks really nice. So that is my current PVZ plush collection. I'm going to make an update video on the plushies. Questions like, where do you get them? Amazon, but I mostly get them from eBay as of recently. See you next time, and bye-bye.